Hi friends, welcome back. This is another video for Health and More in 24. So today I'm going to go over my Clever Fox journal and show you exactly how I've been doing this past week. Okay, just to get right into it. And then I will be telling you if I gained or lost and all that good stuff. So, okay, we are starting from last week. I basically can only give you details like from Monday to Thursday. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit and give you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from last week. So you'll have a full week of what I ate and all that. So I'm going to start with, let's see. August the 30th, and that was Friday of last week, what I had for breakfast. I will show you this up front, but I'm just going to read it all off for now. So for my breakfast that morning on Friday the 30th of August, I had 2 boiled eggs, 2 strips of turkey bacon, a half an orange. I always cut the oranges in half and, share the other half with Fred. A handful of red grapes, a half of a watermelon slice. We just take one slice and chop it up into pieces, and I have half, Fred has half, and black tea. For my lunch that day, I had 4 almonds. And for supper that night, I made some baked chicken strips, some baked wedges. We had some carrots, I had a pickle, and a black tea. For Saturday, August the 31st, I had 2 eggs, a slice of ham, 1 slice of toast with butter and strawberry jam, some hash browns with some cooked onions on top, and a black coffee. On Saturday, if you see my last video, we were out and enjoying Nova Scotia for our renewal anniversary, and this is what I had at the Irving Big Stop restaurant in Truro, Nova Scotia. And if I have a picture, I will insert it right here. For lunch, we didn't really have a lunch. It was a big breakfast, but we stopped at a Sterling farmer's market in, I can't remember the name, but we bought some apples and some dolts, and we were just munching on some dolts as we were driving along. It's pretty salty stuff, but we really love it. We stopped at another restaurant, as you can see all that in my last video. We had I had a chicken broccoli Alfredo, and I do have a picture here, and I will show you what I had. And I only had half of this. This meal probably could have done like 3 nights, but I ate half of it. And I'm sorry, the table's shaking. There's a cat on the table. And that was so good. I also had a slice of garlic bread, a side salad, and I did eat all the salad, and a bottle of water. For Sunday, the 1st of September, we were home and everything, so I had 2 eggs, 2 strips of turkey bacon, some grapes, a half an orange, and some watermelon pieces, as well as a black tea. For lunch, I had a few almonds. For supper that night, I had leftovers from the day before at the restaurant, which was the broccoli Alfredo, the chicken broccoli Alfredo. And I had a cup of tea. And you've already seen what my weigh-in was last week, and I will get to that later on. But that is what I had, as you can see here. So starting back with Monday, September the 2nd, I had our usual breakfast, which was 2 soft-boiled eggs, 2 strips of turkey bacon, a half an orange, a few pieces of watermelon, and a few grapes, as well as a cup of tea. I forgot to write tea down here, but I had a cup of tea. I always have a cup of tea. For lunch, I did not have anything. For supper that night, I had something pretty quick because we're busy and tired, and I guess we weren't really hungry. So I had a bowl of mini wheats with 1% milk, a black cup of tea. I had the package of the biscuits, the tea biscuits that I showed you in a previous haul from Dollarama. It's a package of 4, so I had a package of that and a few almonds. Almonds taste so good with the cookies, I'm telling you, so good. For Tuesday, September the 3rd, I had the eggs, the turkey bacon, grapes, half an orange, watermelon, and a black tea. You can see where I'm going with this. Every day for breakfast is the same. And for lunch, I did not have anything. We weren't sure quite what to get because we needed to have what to have for supper that night. We needed to pick up a few groceries. So I just dug into the cupboard and got out a can of brown beans in tomato sauce, and I had that. I had 2 slices of white bread with some butter on it. It's something that I don't have very often, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good. And I also had a black cup of tea with it. So for Wednesday the 4th, I had again the 2 eggs, 2 strips of turkey bacon, and the fruit, and black cup of tea. I had a few almonds for lunch, and when I say a few, it's probably like between 4 and 6 almonds, not very many. For supper on Wednesday night, I cooked some pork chops, which I breaded myself. I made my own breading for that, and with different spices and everything. So I had a baked pork chop, a few wedges, potato wedges. I made a salad for the side, and what I had in that was just some greens and some red cabbage and a green apple, a few pieces of onion and croutons and bacon bits. And I just used a squeeze of lemon for on top of that. And that was my salad. I also had 2 pickles and a black cup of tea. And the pickles were huge. They were huge. For Thursday last night, I had, again for breakfast, the 2 eggs, 2 strips of turkey bacon, the fruit, and a black cup of tea. And last night of lunch, I did not have anything. And for last night, for dinner, I had a half of a frozen pizza. Just, it's, I can't remember what the name brand of it was, but it's just a basic pizza, and I added some onions onto that, and a cup of tea. So supper today was the exact same: the eggs, the turkey bacon, the fruit, and the cup of tea. I did not have anything for lunch. As for supper tonight, I have no idea as yet. It could be a chicken Caesar salad. I'm not sure. Whatever Fred decides he wants, and that's what I usually make. So that was it. That's a full week of eating, except for supper tonight. And my priorities for this week are pretty much always the same. To track what I'm eating, track my steps, and stay hydrated. And those are also in my healthy habits, as well as self-care. So the tracking, I did the tracking perfectly. I tracked everything for the steps. I did it all with a minimum of 3,000 steps. And this week hadn't been so good for my steps. It was just the bare minimum that I've done. My back is healing, but that was still, I haven't done very much, except for one day last week. I think I did over 5,000 steps, but I'm only counting the steps for this week. Okay, for self-care, I did all that. a little something, my nails, or, you know, reading or whatever. For the water intake, I've been doing the bare minimum for the water intake as well, and that's not good. I don't have it marked full on for today because today is not over yet. But it's 54 ounces is the very bare minimum, and that is just what my mug holds. And I really need to uptake that. I am struggling right now getting my water in. I don't like adding the flavors to it. I just like water, but I'm still having trouble remembering to take it. I've been doing other things, and I should be remembering to carry this around with me. I might need to make some kind of a timer that goes off, you know, take a drink every half hour or something like that. I don't know. I need something to remind me to take my water. And it's something I need to work on. And my weight this week is gonna be a reflection of not getting as much steps in and not drinking as much water, and also having some salty stuff, which, you know, like, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I'm bad at it. My beans like that I add salt on it and pepper on it. My pickles, I add salt on it. And that's something I really gotta cut back on. I don't normally have that much salt, except when I have my chips, and I have not been having those kind of snacks. But I think the salt is just kind of, I shouldn't be having as much as I have been. Like, I should not be having it on my pickles and stuff like that. So that might have something to do with this week, but it's not an excuse. I did have a gain, and I'll get into that. For my shopping list, eggs, turkey bacon, oranges, watermelon, grapes, onions, lemons, apples, and almonds. And we got most of these things. We need to probably get some more almonds soon, but we got lots of apples, and eventually we're gonna have to get some more lemons soon. I think we have 2. But at the time we got all this, and now we're gonna need it again. We need to buy some more stuff again. We go through a lot of eggs. So yes, that's what everything I ate up till now since last week. That's almost a full week of what I ate. Okay, since restarting this weight loss journey, as a reminder, this is what I weighed. This was my weight last week, and this is what I weighed in this morning. So you can see that I'm up a little bit, but I'm just gonna keep going on and doing what I can and try to increase my steps, try to increase my water. I do have a little bit of a dilemma tomorrow. We are going to meet up with our daughter and her fiance in Moncton, and we're going to watch a movie, Beetlejuice. So popcorn, and then popcorn in the theater. I'm not denying and I'm not restricting, but I just have to eat. I'm gonna have some of it, a smaller portion of it, and I'm gonna be accountable for everything that I ate. But I'm not gonna deny myself, because that will backfire on me. It has before, and I just listen to my body, and it's like, if I want it, I'm gonna have it, but I'm gonna try to have a smaller portion. Okay, and then we'll probably be having supper out somewhere, so I gotta be careful about that too. But it's all good, it's all part of life, right? You know, you make adjustments, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm still on this track, and I'm gonna keep going on, and we're getting healthier in 2024. So I'm just gonna quickly show you everything for this week that I ate, and my priorities, my healthy habits, and my shopping list. And get an idea of like how I do this. Okay, you can pause the video and take a quick look at it, but there everything is, and this is what I write down here, my weigh-in for this week. So yeah, it was a bit of a gain, but it's okay. It's progress. It's not perfection, right? And that's how this whole thing always was for me. I make sure that if there's something that I really want to have, you know, I do, but I just got to be mindful and not go overboard. Do not binge. So it's been something I've had to learn over the years doing this, and I'll continue to work on it. But here I am for this week, and those are my results, and I'm so happy that you stopped in and watched this video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and all have a wonderful weekend. So until next update for Health and More in 2024, take care of you. Bye for now.